The world is quite different ever since the robotic uprising of the late 90s. There is no more unhappiness. Affirmative. We no longer say yes. Instead we...
What is it? These dreams without then I close my eyes and the sun can't deny. Yeah.
I've got almond macchiato for Burl.
It's Barb.
Oh, I'm sorry, but they had right.
Okay, there's no caramel in this.
Okay, see, with Starbucks they put caramel in their macchiato, but an actual macchiato.
Okay, I'm gonna need to speak to your manager.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Listen, I made it very clear that I wanted a macchiato, and this idiot girl gave you whatever this is.
Here, have a gluten-free scone on the house.
Gluten-free.
Completely.
Fine.
That wasn't gluten.
Yeah, neither was the one she got yesterday. Man, this place used to be more than just Westlake Yoga Pants moms, Mel. It was like the real Austin, you know? Like anarchists and artists and activists and punks, like Austin, you know?
Yeah, I thought this is where predominantly African American and Latinx families used to live.
Oh, sure, but like before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Due to recent flooding, the city's water filtration system can no longer adequately supply the city. Restaurants should stop serving water effective immediately.
Whoa, what does that mean?
I guess just stop serving water, but I guess coffee's okay?
Coffee's made with water.
Excuse me!
Like a lot of...
I just got this notification from the city. Is my coffee okay?
Yes, because you ordered it before the notification. Should be fine.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
What about espresso drinks? Because I had a few sips of that wrong-ass drink that Dum Dum made me. Am I poisoned
You should be
now?
fine.
Should be
Okay,
I mean,
you're
am I not like
But none of them were going to be fine. In a matter of days, everyone at this coffee shop would lie broken on the battlefields. Their city, a burning ruin. The lives they had known, a distant memory. Well, except for the guy making deliveries in the back. It was the beginning of the end. Austin, Texas, 2018. Welcome to our first part in our 87-part series on the destruction of what was once known as the United States of America, our dying world.
I have distributed all the water in this building at a fair and equitable price.
You charge $25 a bottle.
And you still haven't paid me yet, Dave. It doesn't take that long to change your Venmo password.
Okay. All right, they're raiding the Central Market and the Whole Foods for water. We might have the only bottled water left in the city. Wait. What about Fiesta? Ooh, that place that smells like
Yes.
No, this is good. Now, anybody who wants our water is going to have to pay big bucks for it.
I thought you were against capitalism.
I'm against other people's capitalism.
So, if we're going to use this water as financial leverage, which I totally support, by the way, what the hell are we going to drink?
Oh, how about iced tea?
Oh.
That requires water.
Oh, smoothie!
There's no ice.
Oh, what about milk?
No, Dave. Oh, yeah, I guess milk is fine.
Oh, great. I like a little 2% in my coffee.
God damn it, Dave, there's no coffee.
There's water in coffee?
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
I found this little French press in the back, cleaned it, boiled some water, and made coffee.
Wait. What
Dr. Hella Gravitas, pre-collapse historian and chair of Starbucks Studies.
Their food was shipped to them and often prepared for them. They had running water for drinking and bathing. They were dependent upon machines for their very survival. They literally could not even...
Hey guys, I got some news from Twitter. First of all, Aquapocalypse is trending.
Hooray!
Also, they found clean water, free flowing, no need to boil.
Where?
In Round Rock.
Those motherfuckers are gonna get it!
Yeah!
Let's really take it to those Republican fucks out in Williamson County!
Republicans!
Well, hold up. Isn't that where African American and Latinx families who used to live down to the scooters?
To the scooters!
And so the citizens of Austin rode out on their scooters, burning and conquering as they went. It was a war of attrition across vast highway construction sites and many mall parking lots. Here, a forlorn soldier, only remembered by his Instagram handle, Drunk Uncle 420, tells a story of hardship to his beloved.
My dearest Bethany, we've had a hard time keeping it Gucci out here. Last night we took the IKEA. I searched day and night for a torches. The paleo options here are limited, and they smoke indoors. It's absolutely barbaric. Please, send good vibes. Last night we ran out of Lone Star, and we'll have to drink Miller High Life tonight. They call it the champagne of beers. These people are monsters. I am forever yours, my darling. Winky face, eggplant emoji. Hashtag Aquapocalypse. Hashtag thoughts and prayers.
Now, eventually, the Austinites reached the north, where they discovered its famous wall of ice. There, they had to meet face to face with the people of Round Rock. Now, not much is known about them, but from what we can gather, the Round Rocky were a tribe of nomadic horse-riding people whose men rode shirtless with shaved chests. They had to meet with their great leader, Kal Momoa.
All kneel before the great Kal Momoa. First of his name, breaker of toll roads and father of sports bars. Rightful king to Round Rock, Leander, and Georgetown on alternate weekends. He that hath burned this Panera to the ground. He that hath...
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm Kal Momoa! I have a shaved chest! So many abs!
No, then why are you fighting us?
What?
Alley Cat!
Okay, yes. Alright, so 400 years ago, the Austinites formed an alliance with the Round Rocky. And then they moved north and conquered Killeen and Temple and got as far as Midland until they got bored.
See, that is history, Sloth. Why would you pick that name? That is a terrible name. Sloths have to be extinct by now.
Well, I think
don't.
the
it's
slowness
why-
is actually...
Who are they gonna outrun?
Nobody, but they'll get tired
It's fine. It's fine. I hate it. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. You wouldn't be fighting us because we're all on the same side.
Alright, T, it's getting late. We gotta get to the next town.
Oh God, that burning fucking shithole. Okay, everybody, take a break. Take a break.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long do we get those lights fixed?
Okay, well, I've been working on this for a while now, so I got this thought about these mirrors, and they're concave and they're
2
convex.
days. Thank you. You have until tonight.
Oh, fuck!
What's for dinner?
The last of the potatoes.
Okay, we will pick something up at market. Or we'll eat the new girl.
What?
Just kidding, maybe. Lunch.
Yes, boss?
We need something shiny for the marketplace. Anything with sequins or something.
There's Mr. Cockroach's evening gown for the Lipstick Babies number.
Yeah. Do you care if you do lipstick babies in a miniskirt?
Do you care if they see the diaper?
I don't. It's glorious.
Okay, that's good.
Still have that.
Silly boss!
You know, it's funny that we were talking about costumes real quick. Hey, Kelsey, I don't mean to interrupt real quick. Hey, boss. So, I just wanted to talk to you real quick about an idea, costume idea that I have for dinosaurs.
Taquache.
Mm-hmm.
What are we saying about these sketches that we don't talk about?
Not to talk about it.
Hey, there's my guy. Just get me those little shiny friends. Okay. Stop asking questions. All right. Sloth, don't eat me. Don't think about it. Take this tablecloth, take that sign, follow Taquache, bring them to him, bring back the sequin fabric that he gives you. Okay, and then go help Fire Ant and Pack Rat with the lights. Are we listening? Fire Ant and Pack Rat with the lights. Great. Okay. Sloth, get a better name.
Okay.
Or I will let Cockroach eat you.
Wow. I'm just bristled.
Now it's time for America's Next Top Species, where you, the viewers, decide which animal will take over the planet after the demise of humanity. Our first contestant is an adorable little guy. You can call him a possum, just don't call him roadkill. A round of applause, please, for Taquache.
Make some noise if you know what a Taquache is! Oh, those of you that didn't make noise, you're gonna die! No, just kidding. This is America's Next Top Species. You gotta pick the next species to win. So pick me. I'm gonna make you laugh. So, I have a boss. Her name's Trash Panda, and she likes to call me Quatch all the time. So I told her this joke. I went up to my boss and I said, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Quatch!
Quatch who?
Bless you. Bless you. I went up to my boss again. I said, hey, boss, knock, knock.
Who's there?
East Lay.
East Lay who?
East D-L-A-C-U-A-C-H-E. That's how you spell Taquache. All right.
That is my welcome tarp. What's your name, pretty lady?
Well, I was going by Sloth, but Trash Panda told me to pick another name. So I guess I'm just gonna stick with Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good one. See, because you're really moist.
I am very moist.
Is your last name Napkin? Because I want to use you to wipe my face and then sit you in my lap.
Oh. It's not, but I guess it could be.
What's the matter, Peggy? She's new. Boundaries? Oh, fuck, I thought I would do better.
Spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight. Okay, all right. So here we go. You're going to be our spotlight assistant. Okay. You got to take these mirrors. They're concave and convex. You got to stick them in the hole. You know how I see you. All right. So then, we get into refract and reflect and refract and refrain. Right over there.
She says refract and refrain. Basically, just put the mirrors and line them up so that when we use the candles and the spotlights, it has a nice little reaction, okay?
Oh, okay.
Right over here.
Okay.
So, you think I come on too strong? Yeah. Really? I mean, I thought I was being sensitive.
No, I mean, you are, but it's kind of creepy.
Okay, all right.
Touch me,
It's my feelings.
Are you listening to our private conversations?
It's not really a soundproof area here, but...
Oh my God! Maybe she's a spy.
You think everybody's a spy.
Aren't they?
Mostly because
I'm not a spy.
That is my personal item.
Well, it looks really cool. What is it?
She is called Big Jenny, and she is a generator, and she's going to run on electricity.
Yeah.
But electricity is a myth.
Oh, another one of those.
No, it is not a myth. And once we get this baby running, we will be running real spotlights on brakes
That's
and
right.
electricity.
Ugh. A little electrical discharge.
Exactly.
Here, ho!
Is it supposed to make that sound?
Well, it's never done that before. I mean,
And we like it.
but I never attached that solenoid to that governor right there.
So maybe if you attach the solenoid with the governor, and then you do the rapulo, and then all of a sudden with the
Oh.
she's gonna make the spring.
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God, you got that piezoelectric device working just right. I've never seen anything like it. You're a
She's got all
natural.
the electric tubes in.
Oh, yeah, baby. Turn turn it on some more.
Auntie really likes
Got
it
an
when you
exhaust
do it.
pipe or you happy to see me?
Oh, you're making her happy. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. It's okay. Everyone's like, no! Hell no! Whoa! Oh, fireproof! No, turn it on! All right. Time for a check. Eyebrows, nipples, the Jim Jam, leg hair. I think we are intact this time.
Yep. Unlike last.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Goodbyes are so hard. And short.
It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
But seriously,
Yeah.
you should go.
Yeah,
You're also not going to tell Trash Panda that we're building a bomb, right? Because we know when you sleep there.
I do. So,
No.
take your cute, moist little self, go on over to Owen, cut you in the kitchen wagon. Maybe your little special sauce is good.
Okay. Sorry.
To yesterday. You think she's gonna tell somebody?
Nah.
I kinda hope she do.
Good morning, fellow citizens of New Camelot. This is Mayor Dallas. As I look out over our walls at the sun rising above the wasteland, I am filled with gratitude that we can all breathe free, climate-controlled air together. Just a little thought before your AM announcements. Our food scientists just sent word that our meal bars now come in 2 new flavors: Seafood Banquet and Spanish Tapas Party. Can't wait to try those. And now, for the announcement you've all been waiting for. Our lucky Transcendence Lottery winner this morning is William Decker Mayweather. Please report to the chamber this evening. Mayor Dallas signing off.
Hyena. What's the password, hyena? Password.
Trash Panda sent me to work with the lights.
I need the password.
Sour, raspberry, raspberry.
That's right. Right. Come on in here. You knew the password. Good job. Get in here. You're here to help with the dinner, right?
Yes.
All right. So we don't have any food left, so you got to be creative. You got these potatoes here and some condiments that Cockroach brought.
Don't touch that. That's mine.
I wouldn't mess with that. So you're just gonna nice thin slices. All right, you want it to go as many slices as you can. All right, so real thin. You got that? Okay, do it. I'll be back with some flavors.
So where are you from? What kind of stuff are you into? How'd you get here? What's your deal?
I'm from your, just general wasteland area.
Okay, yeah, that explains a lot about like your general smell and complexion situation.
Yep. I'm super into right now surviving. What was the next question?
What's your deal?
My deal?
Yeah.
I'm pretty moist. I've always been.
Yeah, I
since
was noticing that.
Yeah.
Is that like some sort of a medical condition? You can tell me. I'm a doctor.
Are you a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Have you always wanted to be a doctor?
Well, I guess insofar as you can want things if you're genetically engineered in a lab.
Okay.
So, do you think I could maybe like harvest some of your moisture, see if we can do something with that for the garden? The herbs are pretty sad.
Okay.
Oh, yay! All right, I got some of my best hooch here.
Oh.
All right, this is going to help with your
haven't really had any
moist complexion.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
We're going to dry you up.
Here
all right?
we go.
All right, down the hatch.
Okay, down this way.
Excellent. All right, well, you seem to be doing pretty well with that. I think I'm going to add a little bit of this Eco Man to that, all right? Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, I talked to the tribes and they're ready to help. So, why are you so dry?
Oh, no, tears are good. That's good.
And it just feels like all of the sadness and trauma from my childhood is in my throat. And I don't know where it's coming from now, and it's got no other place to go other than outside of my eyeballs. Are my eyeballs on fire? Because they feel like they're on fire now.
Now you need to breathe, okay? Because I have a tincture for that, okay? Okay. I don't know why my father left me in the forest when I was just a little person. And then my mother went off to go. Okay, no. This one is for parental trauma. Oh God, why? Oh, it's the devil who's inside of my trunk. He's like clawing its way out like a little tiny demon. You're gonna be a real actor one day. What's all this screaming? It's just a lot of trauma and sadness.
It's just trauma and sadness that you
That's
put
just
all over
what
the
I
potato.
just said. It's just under now.
Childhood and parental?
It's just the way
That's it. Out. You ruined these potatoes. These are no good.
Oh yeah, potatoes
Maybe
are
I
very
can-
sensitive.
Maybe
They're
I
very
can-
empathic. So
Maybe
they
a
little bit of this.
call me if you have any numbness or tingling or
Ow!
vision loss.
I don't think I can tell this.
I have hot sauce in my bag.
Unpleasant. So,
Well,
I don't know. Maybe I can.
okay.
Add some stuff to
So
them.
worst case scenario, I have hot sauce in my bag.
Okay.
Best case, Cockroach and Trash Panda bring us something from the burning fucking shithole. Yeah.
Sherry, activate. Sherry, activate. God damn it. Sherry, activate. Oh. Dear Diary. Or journal. I still can't decide which one makes me sound cooler. It's been 3 days since I left the city, and man, it's rough out here. I'm learning so much, like how to properly lance a blister, and about chafing, and also how to outrun cannibals. But even though it's been scary, I've still been finding a new sense of freedom out here, sleeping under the stars. And there's a lot of time that I have to myself. And unfortunately, I've been reading a lot of Camus lately, and it's kind of sent me on a downward spiral into this whole thing about, you know, the bleakness of life and general futility of existence. So that's new. But anyway, even though it's rough, and even though it's scary out here, I know I'm gonna find what it is I'm looking for.
Did you say you were gonna find what it is you're looking for? It seems like you've been searching, I say. Searching for a long ass time. Looking for a place you can rest your weary bones.
And ass!
Well, even if this ain't just the right spot, you can stay with us any old way, 'cause it's the best damn number for miles around.
It's a burning fucking shithole!
Did I just oversell us?
No!
I think I sold just right. Oh, and hey, that reminds me of these stories of 3 old bears, which reminds me we got porridge. That's right, porridge. We got all the porridge you can buy. And if you're asking yourself what goes into that porridge, it's sand and poop and bees.
Sand and poop and bees! Sand and poop and bees!
Excuse me, ma'am, you're looking thirsty and soiled and greasy and well, you know, you got a weird taste. You know what that is? What? Taste and it's up in your biz. No, I know what you're thinking. This crazy old bitty, get away. You smell stuff touching me there. But I'm here to help because I got a new product that'll start up a sweet yeasty love affair. If you drink kombucha, like what you taste. It's made from my vagina jam, and now it's in your face. If you like boozy refreshments, you come to the right place. It might give you some herpes, but the mouthfeel is great.
Now, after you have filled that tummy with downright delectable market fare, you've sought out proper medical treatments to counteract those poisons. It's time to do some actual shopping. Heal yourself with some retail therapy. Buy some shit, find some treasure, and the burning fucking shithole.
So you say you're feeling down and you travel all around and you still feel all alone.
Say what?
And you're nasally sucking your shit out of luck. Well, hey, welcome to my show. That's more for us. This shithole snake me to get your ass here. That's all. Hey, come on over and spend with me. You see, I can help with your fertility. Want to do the deed and spread the seed? Fulfill your burning desire needs. Try this small pill and all my supplies. Now watch your family grow before your eyes. Grow your family with increased fertility. We are a part of the burning fucking shithole. Overpopulate, no need to masturbate. We are a part of the burning fucking shithole.
Hello, organic compounds. I'm one of the last sex androids. 50% human, 50% robot, 100% sex. For a low, low price, you get sweet, sweet flesh with mechanical precision. And when I say I sell my flesh, I mean literally. You can eat my flesh, it regenerates. So if you want a snack during sexy times, you can have that instead. Should I do my pinky? Or I could finger you instead. Yes, I am an easy lay. So let's hit the hay. I can also give you head. Or if you're feeling hungry, here, take a bite. I'm flavored like pumpkin pie. Or we could do some butt stuff. Experiment with butt stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
I sure am tired of the same old burning fucking shithole.
If only there was some slightly scripted gentle comedy that was allegorical theater for the current shitty state of things, right?
There's gotta be a better way.
Whoa! Introducing the Paleo Futurists for Change!
PFJ! We are a vaguely scripted, lightly rehearsed, mildly comedic group of people in time and space that do vaguely extinction-related material.
Yeah! We've got equity, diversity, inclusion, singers, actors, dancers, and other people who have to work in public education so they can eat and sleep somewhere.
That's right, we got it all, including sketch comedy.
Whoa! I'm an endangered species, and I'm a direct threat to that species. Dead. Ha ha ha! Whoa! We've got stand-up comedy.
Hey, remember how the sky wasn't on fire? Me either.
Everyone I love is dead. Whoa!
We've got traditional smatterings of applause. Smatterings. Thank you.
That's it. It's reversible. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa! What? Is that music I hear?
Anybody here from Compound 5?
Yeah! Well, if you've worked at any labor camp, you'll remember this little ditty. We've even got miscellaneous.
I've seen the best minds of the generation. Robin, hungry, this is that.
Ha 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 ha. We are the Paleo Futurists for Change, and we're gonna put a smile on your body. Woo! That's really good. Right outside city limits. Gonna come see it. There's another you can share. Your dick print is alarming.
Yeah, just outside town in a little while.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to see it. My name is Morgan, and I'm from New Camelot.
Wait, like the city?
The city? Yeah, shining city on the hill. That's the one. Yeah, I left a few days ago in search of something to unite the citizens, and I've got a...
Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor, there it is! Conchita Elizabeth! You know how we make announcements here at the burning fucking shithole.
There's cannibals and they're right outside. Let's watch the meat my mom.
Oh shit, we should go.
Welcome back to America's Next Top Species. Up next, in the contest to see which creature inherits the planet. From humble beginnings in Northern Europe, she has made it big on not one, not two, but 7 continents. Please welcome Pack Rat.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get ready, put your hands up! All right!
Check. Listen. It seems we lose the game before the trap is even set. Who made these rules? We're so confused. And easily they let go astray. Check it. My philosophy motto is simply to become ruler of this rap kingdom. I'm more powerful than 10 dead plagues. My rhymes is heavy, straight cats singing and money. Got me chillin', hanging in a subway in a dirty trash bin. You can't match this. Back rap slash actress. Now feel this movement. Hip hop meets rodent. Develop a vermin into a species more potent. Raps invading everything. We are what is meant to be. Everywhere we're infiltrating. We'll get you eventually.
Hey, what's wrong?
Trash Panda hates me, and she's gonna make me leave. And I feel like I've been giving very solid choices for names, and she hates all of them. And also, I don't even know most of the words in a lot of the sketches. Like, I don't even know what a Panera is.
No one knows what a Panera is. It's an archaic term that doesn't exist anymore. It's like, I think it was a place of like a church, like a religious place.
outing.
People would go there on Sundays. But yeah, the point is, like, all of these words, 400 years old, these texts
So
are
yeah,
ancient.
it's okay if you don't know the words sometimes. It's just gonna take practice.
Yes, and we'll teach you
a lot of
like
practice.
teach you the words and just what we think they are, and we have like scansion exercises that will help with that.
Seems like a
Great.
real unnecessary just skill to have.
You would think, but I think
sounds scandalous.
but I think the audience understands and appreciates, even if they don't.
But let's go back. Let's go back to something. I wanted to process something you said earlier. You said that you've been given good names for suggestions, but honestly, they've been pretty bad.
Hyena was pretty solid.
Hyena.
Hyena.
What?
What?
Hyena.
Hyena.
Hyena?
I want this time to be different.
This time?
Yeah, well,
What?
Yeah. What does that mean?
well, all of the other groups I've been with.
Go on.
That's where it seems very ominous. What are you saying?
Well, so, in past times, I would with other groups, and sometimes I would go out and, forage for food or do other things that you do in secret times by yourself when you're out in the woods.
Sure. We don't have to yet.
And then I would come back and everybody would just be dead. I mean, gone. They were just gone. Not dead at all. Just gone away, left me behind.
They were probably dead.
I think so.
They were super dead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I just like, I like most of you, and I just want this time.
Yes, and you're doing pretty good with the fabric, and it's been nice. You've been such a great addition to the family, and Trash Panda doesn't hate you. I mean, she might be a little irritated by you, but
she's displeased with your performance. But it's fine. You're fine. The point, what you need, is to get a name. We gotta help you figure out a name.
Yeah, because the names is how we survive.
Yes,
okay?
exactly. So that's what it is. This is a troupe about survival. So your name represents how you survive.
But I've only mostly been surviving by accident.
I don't know what to do with that. But we just explore your inner self, and it'll come out eventually. You have an inner self, right?
I don't know. A lot of it came out earlier when I was helping O and
Yeah, that's all. We don't have time to break that down.
I think we should check.
But you know what?
process.
At the end of the day, Trash Panda, when she realizes it, she'll give her final stamp of
And
approval.
she knows. She's a smart. That's why she's the leader. She knows this shit.
She knows
and
it.
she will
Talk
know
about him.
what your name is.
Wow, okay, great. So, hey, let's get ready.
Boss, you're back!
Yes, hi.
Wow.
What are you doing? Don't get changed for the number.
What?
We have a
There's a
special
number?
show.
Oh,
special
hey,
guest,
boss.
special
So,
show.
actually, you know how I was talking about a costume idea earlier? So, this is what I was thinking for dinosaurs
God
on
damn
the
it, Quatch!
beach.
Why do you keep doing that? We've talked about this so many times. We don't say the name of the sketch because we don't do the sketch because somebody dies every time we do the sketch. So we don't do the sketch, so we don't talk about the sketch. Get off my stage. Cover the transition.
I'm gonna help you with this.
Waste my God.
Our next contestant on America's Next Top Species is a descendant of apex predators that has roamed the streets from Sumeria to New York City. He just wants your love until he doesn't and he bites you, little fucker. Give it up for Alley Cat.
At the dawn of civilization, we were regarded as gods by the Egyptians. And then we became humanity's greatest companion. And then we spread our brilliance through YouTube videos. But the height of our excellence was the theatrical experience known as cats. Jellicle cats. Ah, jellicle songs for jellicle cats. This is Sweeney. But he'll be playing Munchkin Strap. He's the alpha. This is Bernadette. She's playing Jenny Anydots. She's a Gumby cat. She's cool and creative. Oh, and this cheetah is playing Rum Tum Tugger. He's an asshole. There's also Bustopher Jones, Shimbleshanks, and Magical Mr. Mistopheles. These are the actual names of the characters. Yeah, I wonder who old Deuteronomy will choose to ascend to the Heaviside lair. I think it's going to be Grisabella. But she's the worst. But she has the best song. And then all the cats take Grisabella, the glamour cat, and put her on a tire and shoot her through a hole in the roof. This musical is a piece of shit. And yet it endures because of the legacy of the title characters. Cats! And now the Paleofuturists for Change present 6 previous mass extinctions with a cautionary tango through the Anthropocene. 200,000 BC to the present.
Kentucky.
White people. Boom. Sure, Jan.
Right there.
Fart, Kentucky.
White people.
Boom.
Sure, Jan.
Fart, Kentucky.
White people.
Boom.
Sure, Jan.
We had it coming. We had it coming. We only had ourselves to blame. If we done known it, when we avoided, fucking carbon's always too late. Look, everybody's got their kinks. You don't have to be judgmental. Back in my day, it was farts. Oh yeah, we did it all the time, literally 24/7, and I'm not exaggerating here. Hundreds of millions of years. What? We were single cell bacteria. What do you want us to do? Invent the wheel? Anyway, all of our farts started building up in the atmosphere. Turns out, our farts were pure oxygen. Turns out, we created an ozone layer. Turns out, we dropped the time someone says, better out than in, punch him in the dick.
If we'd have known it, would we avoid it? Fucking carbon's always to blame.
So the remaining cells that actually liked oxygen got together to create plants and animals and all that shit. And Earth, she isn't chilling out either. No, she's putting up new land masses, digging new trenches, getting everything ready for when plants and animals take over the land. She puts up one particular mass, and she puts it up hard and cheap, and it crumbles under the erosion like the real estate bubble it is. It crumbles so rapidly that it sucks all the carbon out of the atmosphere and whoop, back to a deep freeze. Your division extinction. Everything is dead again. Eons later, she puts up that same landmass, and where is it? Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, West Virginia, Western Pennsylvania, and North Georgia. That's right, the Appalachian Mountains rule this world once, people. And mark my words, we'll do it again.
We had it coming. We had it coming. We took the planet in its prime, and then we used it, and we abused it, and wrecked our garden in record time.
You know how a neighborhood can be this really wonderful, interesting place for decades. Great families, delicious food, everything cheap. The kind of stuff you know you can't get anywhere else. Then a juice bar shows up and you know you're fucked. That's kind of the Devonian extinction. All these beautiful shallow seas scattered all over the earth, each with its own unique collection of fish and corals and trilobites. Then things get warmer. Sea levels rise and all those shallow seas, they get hooked up together. New neighbors, higher cost of living. We know where this goes. So yeah, whenever somebody asks, fish were the original white people.
If we'd have known it, would we avoid it? Fucking carbon's always to blame.
It's all about the carbon. Bury it in the earth, and the earth gets warmer. Release it into the air, and the atmosphere gets cooler. Oh, well, you knew that, but what you maybe didn't know is after millions of years of working to get her continents together, the earth was under pressure. She needed to let loose. And one day, boom! Siberian supervolcano's 10,000-year eruption. Frozen methane pockets bursting in air. Don't blame a girl for getting her freak on. We're seeing wakes up after the party and everything's covered in sludge and ugly-ass pig lizards that would become shrews, that would become monkeys, that would become us. The Permian extinction, the great dying. 90% of all species gone. Fucking supervolcanoes, man. One hell of a drug.
The Triassic extinction is basically the Jan Brady of extinctions. Got everything the other extinctions have. Just less. Yeah.
We had it come, 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 we had it come along. We started drilling, and made a killing. How could we know we would be so wrong?
Sometimes someone hits you in just the right spot, like the Chicxulub meteor of 65 million BC. It was hard, fast, and even though it was nowhere near as big as people like to imagine, it shows it's not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. That bad boy hit right at the tip of Mexico, and it was literally showers of glitter. Glittering sulfur. The sulfur reflected so much sunlight that the earth cooled, and the plants died, and, well, you know this one. The Cretaceous extinction's famous. So remember, boys, it matters where you aim it.
It's a carbon, bun, 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 and oxygen, dun, 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 dun. We had it coming, we had it coming, we had it coming, we had it coming. We took the planet, and then we used it, and we abused it, and wrecked our garden in record
anymore.
I have a salve for that.
That's not gonna work out.
It's gonna be terrible.
It's not. I'm a doctor.
I left in hopes of finding something that could bring them back together, and I've got a big feeling about you. I think you're the ticket.
The ticket to what?
Ticket to ride?
You sound really different than you did in the
What are you
song.
talking
Stage
about?
makeup. No, I think that you should come with me back to the city and perform for the citizens.
I heard sometimes that in the cities, they will sell you to the highest bidding polyamorous couple.
No, we believe in consent. There's no selling sexual.
Okay.
No,
I heard it on the
street. Did you have a question?
Okay, well, it's more of a comment than a question. I'm very knowledgeable about such things. So what I heard about the city is that, like decades and centuries ago, they kind of descended into totalitarianism, and that they're kind of evil, and they're kind of like, they don't like artists. And then artists that's just what I heard. I don't know. I could be
know
wrong.
about other places, but not New Camelot. And I'm sure you've heard all kinds of crazy rumors about the city. I heard rumors about the wasteland too. They mostly have been true.
Sounds
like
about
the
right.
cannibals.
Yes.
Really serious outbreak of syphilis.
Oh, we make it work.
Mutants grown in labs.
Yeah.
I also heard that everybody was a Luddite and
Yeah.
didn't even electricity.
Whoa! You have electricity.
Of course we have electricity.
Stop
You're gonna tear that. Great grid.
Wait, just a minute. It's too fast. Now, you're from the city, born and raised. So you're just a lazy, bored kid who's been brainwashed to believe that everything's all good.
Well, I'm 37, but I wouldn't say brainwashed, but you're right, people have become lazy and bored and spoiled, and I read that back in the day, there was a cultural exchange between the city and the countryside, and that there were roving troops of actors.
You so know how it was back in the day. You don't know anything at all. You don't know anything at all about the city. I did 10 years in Avalon. 10 years in the city-state of Avalon. And I know how it is in the city. And they are all the same, whether it's Avalon or New Camelot or Shangri-La. Doesn't matter. It's all about power over, and you have to lose your liberty and your independence to be a part of the city.
I am so sorry that you were in Avalon. The things we heard when we took in refugees, but I can guarantee that New Camelot is nothing like that. We have a great new mayor who's starting all of these wonderful
How can you
programs.
believe this? You've known her for like 5 minutes. You cannot trust this.
Oh, okay. Relax. Look, bottom line, I don't trust her either, okay? But we're out of options. All right? We're out of food, we're out of resources, and we're out of time, all right? Those cannibals are like a day away.
Excuse me?
And the city will protect us. The city has food, the city has resources.
I don't
we have big walls.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have food if you need food.
Yo, you
Yes.
can
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's actual.
Oh
my
god.
Super squares.
Oh, wow. Okay, what's in this? What did you put in it? Everything we are.
Let's take a vote, shall we? Everyone who wants to go to the city.
Sold out for a bunch of bars. I'm not going.
Oh, well, hey,
It's fine.
we were
It's
actually
fine.
pretty
Relax.
pleased
It's
to
okay. It's okay. She'll be fine. I'll take care of it. It's fine. Okay. In the meantime, let's get excited. Let's get packed. Let's get ready. We're going to the city. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Good afternoon, fellow citizens of New Camelot. This is Mayor Dallas with your PM announcements. I have just received word from our own Morrigan Corvus Corax that her mission to the wasteland was a complete success, and she will be bringing back a collection of entertainers for our amusement and delectation. In other news, congratulations to the family of William Decker Mayweather, whose transcendence ceremony went off without a hitch. Be sure to say hello to him next time you stop by the Transcendence Chamber. Mayor Dallas, signing off.
Oh, I'm sick of your shit, all right? Just get packed and get ready. We're going to the city if you were done with your little tantrum, all right?
I'm
Because
not
I'm
going.
tired of this.
I am not going.
Oh, really?
You're not going to get me behind wolves again.
Oh, what are you going to do then?
Well, we need to go up to Northeast Tejas, up to cattle country. There's still big trees and people living off the land up there, and
Yeah.
we can
sounds
survive.
great. How long is that going to take? A couple months, maybe? We don't have a couple months. Oh, I meant what I said in there. We're out of options. This is what we can do. So this is what we're going to do. Got me?
Yeah. You think you're so smart now that you're the leader, JCM 87. You just know everything because you're in charge and you take care of yourself, JCM 87.
Such a
You're just not acting like Trash Panda. You're acting like that bitch Panda. Yeah,
like Panda.
like Panda.
You know what Panda cared about? Panda cared about Panda. Panda made sure everybody else cared about Panda. Panda made sure everybody was falling all over themselves to make sure that Panda was the one who was okay. And that's how we lost Salamander. That's how we lost Grey Wolf. That's how we lost Parakeet. You want to keep going? So as you recall, you and I together made a decision. And I did what I had to do so that this troupe could survive. Because that is what leaders do. Okay?
You know why they call me O?
What does that have to do with anything?
Names are important, Trash Panda. Pops called me Oyster. Because when I was born, Mama was busy breeding oysters, trying to bring them back, cultivating them. Mama was a sea witch. She was always bringing back some kind of plants or animals. Mama called me Ocean. The most powerful name she knew. Ocean. It's too big a name for a little girl. Nothing's been the same since Pee-wee.
Hurricane Pee-wee?
Yeah.
Jesus, how old are you? That thing was like a century ago.
It was like a Cat 10, but it destroyed everything that measures that kind of thing. Hurricane Pee-wee, extraordinary duration, 9 months. 9 months of Pee-wee just sitting there eating up the whole Gulf Coast, destroying everything, reshaping everything. Now I was 13 when Pee-wee landed. Pops didn't make it. He lived through hundreds of hurricanes, but Pee-wee took him out. And Mama, well, I never saw her again after the tidal wave. And there I was, just floating on this giant piece of styro. Damn useful styro, nothing can destroy it.
She'll outlive us all.
So then I got picked up by the patrol and taken to Avalon, new city state. And 13-year-old girl, potential breeder. They tried every man with me, but nothing. No viable sperm. So, I became a peacekeeper, which is what they called the whores in Avalon. And there,
There, they called me octopus because I was so good with my hands.
I got it.
Still am.
Okay.
And orgasm, because we all believed at least orgasms would never go extinct. And I could come like that with the right woman. Then one day I was looking at this old mag, and there were these pictures of pods of orcas up in the deep fjords of old Norway. And they were the most beautiful, strong, sleek, smart, vicious. Oh, I'd never seen anything like them.
Sounds like someone I know.
So I took the name Orca, because you know, when I took the name, I made a pledge to honor her and remember her in the world, to keep her alive, to keep her from going extinct, to honor her work as a survivor. So I was Orca. I'm about maybe 10 years into that fucking life when they brought her in on the back of a big old truck and a tank of dirty ocean water. The world's last orca. So I went to see her. It was the most horrible thing I've ever seen. She was sick and miserable and depressed and alone, and everybody was just gathered around laughing and taking pictures. She looked at me. She looked right through my soul. And I knew what I had to do. So that night I broke into the madam's desk and I stole her revolver and I snuck back down to that tent. And I looked at her and she gave her consent. And I shot her. Shattered the glass. I became the killer. I became the survivor. And then I escaped. I escaped. And I ran. For days and days I ran. I let go of all those names. I let go of oyster, ocean, octopus, orgasm, and finally, orca. And I just became O. Please don't go to New Camelot. Trash Panda, I'm afraid I'll never see you again.
Look, you are how we'll survive the city. Okay, you know how to navigate it. You know what to do and what not to do. And come on, we'll do this together. Like we've done everything. Well, I'd be okay.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna go out on a raid, and I'm gonna score some food, and I'm gonna bring it back here.
Oh, don't do this.
And I'm gonna cook up some breakfast in the morning.
Oh.
And then we're gonna talk about this some more, and we're gonna make a new plan.
Oh.
If I'm not back by sunrise, you go on without me.
Don't do this.
I'll catch up with you the way I always do.
Oh.
I'll see you in the morning.
Please! JCM 87 me.
JCM 87 was a fucking badass. JCM 87 got us out of that fucking work compound when we were kids.
Now we were kids. Besides, I couldn't have done it without JIB 87. Look, we leave in the morning with or without her.
Gonna do it?
Gonna do it?
She's the queen of the ocean and the most widely distributed of all the large mammals. A star of stage and screen, she's our next contestant on America's Next Top Species, the one, the only, Orca.
Lay it down for me.
I am the winner. I'm the number one. I ate them all for dinner. That was so much fun. Orca, 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 the last large mammal. Orca, 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 and I don't mean camel. Big-brained dolphin, ruthless and loving, full of endorphin, gentle and murdering. Orca, 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 smarter than humanity. Orca, 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 adapted to the salinated sea. Orca, 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 and still I live on. Orca, 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 long after you're gone. I evolved. I survived. I got the orca blues.
Welcome to New Camelot.
Oh, I didn't know it was ribbed.
It's a pretty big wall.
I feel emasculated.
Sherry, activate. Let's go in. That's what she
So you can call me Mayor Debbie. Welcome to New Camelot. This shining city on the hill is the safest place in the whole world. These fortress walls have never been penetrated. Now we have a beautiful botanical garden that we are growing from our seed bank. We are bringing back all the plants. We have a state-of-the-art bathhouse with actual running water. It's literally hundreds. And we have electricity for all your special effects and everything in our theater, which has a stage. Well, y'all just make yourself comfortable. Bless your hearts. You just must be hungry and thirsty. Let's get them some refreshments, some iced tea, some lemonade, some 100% genetically engineered food. Yes. Wow. Simply nutritious and so delicious. You're gonna love it. Now, you just let me know if you need any little thing, because we're gonna get started tonight. You've got 3 shows a night, 8 days a week, and I'm really looking forward. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, Mayor Debbie.
You too. Let me show you to your lodging so you can get ready for your show tonight.
Welcome back to America's Next Top Species, where you decide which species will dominate the planet next. He came out of South America at the head of an army and has been marching forward ever since. Give a big hurrah hurrah for Fire Ant.
It won't be easy. You'll think it's strange. And I'll try to explain how I feel. That I still need your vote to take over the world. And yes, we'll eat you. You won't feel a thing. You'll be dead on the ground. It's a fable. All your bones will be taking some carry out too. And as for species, who needs a bunch? We got all of the creatures we need. In it's not really a problem. We'll eat other ants too. Because we're not picky. Unlike all you fucks who eat one little thing and turn up your nose to the rest. I'll eat you and hope you eat me. Ants wanna clean up your garbage, take your shit piles and build us a palace. Your bodies, farm some insects. We don't use plastic, so don't resist us. We don't use plastic, so don't resist us.
Good evening, fellow citizens of New Camelot. This is Mayor de Dallas. I am so happy to welcome back for their 50th performance here at the New Camelot Theater, the toast of the town that has us rolling in the aisles, the PF Change.
And that's how they make lemons out of lemonade. So good.
I like that because Beyonce and...
Oh, yes, yes. On a sadder note this morning, an endangered species teeters on the brink of extinction today after an unexplained environmental disaster. We go to reporter Natalie Thorne on the scene in Peru. Natalie.
Good morning, Dave. Thank you. The people of this small Peruvian town are mourning the loss of their beloved mascot after literally tens of thousands of frogs were found dead on the shores of this beautiful lake nestled in the Andes Mountains. Scientists are baffled by the cause and are rushing to collect every specimen they can in hopes to save the species.
And what is the name of the species, Natalie?
That would be the Tamatobius culeus, Deborah.
Oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. Is something wrong, Natalie?
No, Dave.
Is there a common name for the species?
Yes.
Well, what is it?
That would be the scrotum frog, Dave.
Scrotum frog?
Yep.
Scrotum frog. Am I saying that right?
Oh, yes, Deborah.
Well, that's still a bit of a mouthful.
About how large are they?
That's a good question, Deborah. They are actually just about this big.
Oh. Wow. That's a bit of a disappointment. Thought that would be bigger.
I don't know. I think it's a more than respectable size. Some might even say it's adorable.
No, Dave, that's a small frog. Some might even call it tiny.
Micro, even.
Embarrassing.
Okay, Natalie, have you spoken to any scientists out there?
Yes, Dave, I have been speaking with Dr. Monica DeMonico, who has been analyzing the scrotum frog for about 10 years now. Doctor.
Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning, Doctor. So, what is the current status of the scrotum frog after this tragedy?
Natalie, it has never hung so low. Just yesterday, I held one of the frogs in my hand and I tried to revive it by petting it and stroking it. I even held it up to my face and rubbed my nose against it. Well, no matter what I did, it just kept getting smaller and smaller until it just sort of shriveled into this sticky mess.
Oh, God.
Some got in my mouth. Oh, dear. Did you swallow? What? No, I would never swallow.
That's what they all say.
So, Doctor, that is fascinating. You have been analyzing the scrotum frog for about 10 years now?
That's right. I am an expert in the biodiversity here in Lake Titicaca. It's the name of the lake. It's perfectly fine. Okay.
Titicaca. Titicaca. That's fun to say. Titicaca.
Stop it, Dave.
Okay, sorry.
You're not the first one to have that childish reaction, Dave. We get that all the time here in the Pussy District. Yep.
Wait, what?
That is not appropriate. Okay, it's the name of the district. You can look it up on Google Maps. P-U-S-I, Lake Titicaca. Oh, damn. Yeah, she right.
Captain, what do you think is causing this mass extinction?
Well, we now suspect that the frogs contracted an ETD, an environmentally transmitted
Bullshit.
Okay, language, guys, seriously.
Bullshit. The frogs are not killed off by an ETD.
No?
Nah, it was the people, man. The frogs are killed off by the fucking people. People like you, science lady, touching and caressing, rubbing all your nastiness on the little scroties. And then people like you, news people, only more concerned about cuter animals like pandas and dicks.
Oh my gosh, we have just received word that we have been granted an interview with the last remaining scrotum frogs. This is very exciting.
Hey!
So what does it feel like to be the last?
What does it feel like to be the last? It sucks, Deborah.
Actually, my name is Natalie.
I don't care, Deborah. I'm the last of my kind. Nothing matters anymore. Everything is meaningless.
You're a little bigger than I was expecting.
Oh, addiction! That's all I am to you, a stupid pun! This is journalism to you? Huh? I'm not a joke, you're the fucking joke! You reek of lean cuisines and loneliness! Look at you, forever single! My God! I'm on the cover of National Geographic! Anderson Cooper came to meet me! He wore Gucci! Who did you send, huh? Some theater flunky from University of Phoenix Online? In a shit suit from Dress Barn like you're going to Family Court in San Antonio? Well, sweetie, what do you look like, okay?
I understand that.
Oh, and look at this motherfucker! Oh! You spent 10 years studying me and you came up with jack shit to help. And what name did you asshole scientists come up with for me? The ancient ones used to call me River God, Usher of the Sun, Bringer of Rains. I don't even look that much like a pair of balls. Have you ever seen a pair of balls? Probably not, because you fuck with the lights off. Look at you. You are celibacy embodied. Oh my God. What is this outfit, sweetie? And you. You want to talk about dicks. Oh, they're so cute. I have a Pinterest instead of friends. Oh. Dicks are adorable. Everybody wants to save them. They get fucked all the time. But I look like a pair of balls, so no one wants to save me.
Hey, I want to save you.
You want to save me? Hey, you want to save me, Marco? You want to fucking save me? Why don't you fuck me then?
Hey,
Let them out. I'll let them out. Fuck it in there. Come on. What?
Hey, and you're really, come on, you're not really my,
Oh, I'm not really your fucking type. Typical. You're out here protesting. But then it comes to the big time show and you won't even fuck a frog. That's it. I'm gonna go back into Lake Titicaca, and that's right. That is the name of the fucking lake, pinche pendejo. You're in another fucking language. Okay? I'm a frog and I learn English, estúpida. Right. You humans are worthless and you know what, your time is coming up, so laugh it up, losers. Pinches perras pendejas. Ahí te veo, bitch.
That is the real tragic story of the scrotum frog of Lake Titicaca. This is Natalie Thorne reporting live from the Pussy District. Where it is so wet. So wet, you
Such a sad story. But I
Googled dick dicks, and after a few awkward and weird attempts, I found them! They're so cute!
Oh, I want to see some dick pics.
Okay, let's go to commercial.
Oh, yes. I'm Dave.
And I'm Deborah.
And we'll be back with more
Wake Up, America!
Let's hear it for the PMJ! Yes! Oh, that is just the kind of theater I like to see. Nice and raunchy and a little innuendo. Now, I am very excited that we have the lucky lottery winner for the Transcendence Chamber. And you'll just be meeting me in the morning. I'm very excited to announce that it is Katniss Aberdeen. Katniss, I'll be meeting you there. All right, bye.
Because I think that the rash really might be really emotional.
Hey, boss, if you want to take off your clothes, you get to take those.
Thanks. I mean, people really like that.
Commentary on our time.
Get better with time.
I'm so glad you're here because I had a question, you know?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, so Mayor Debbie keeps coming out on stage every night after we perform, you know, saying some shit about a Transcendence Chamber. What's that all about?
Yeah, the Transcendence program. It's a gateway to greener living. Basically, your consciousness is uploaded into a supercomputer, leaving your body behind so you can live forever without using up resources.
All I heard was supercomputer, blah, blah, blah. And I'd really like to touch it. I mean, shit. You mind if we could go do that sometime?
Gee, you normally have to have an appointment, but if you want to just see it, no touching, just see it.
No touching.
I guess that would be okay.
DB. Okay, let's go.
My name's Yes, oh my God, fine.
All right.
Move this fucking show forward. Yeah, how do we get there? Theatrical convention.
Oh, Raver convention.
Majored in that.
Basically, after a citizen has served the city for 30 years, they're eligible to sign up for the Transcendence program. Then once a week, Mayor Debbie will draw a name in the lottery, and if your name gets picked, you get to transcend.
Wow. This whole program kind of reminds me of this documentary that I saw
Damn
in the museums and the libraries. It was called The Matrix.
Oh, that's actually science fiction.
Like the rest
Yeah,
of
and I'm
us.
seriously
Jesus.
This is how I know.
Thank you, Alley Cat. Here we are.
What are you all doing here?
The gang was asking some questions about the Transcendence program, so I thought I'd bring them down here, maybe even have a chat with Grandma and show them how it works.
What a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting anybody. We don't have any technicians on duty right now, honey.
Well, I know that you can read it. You're such a great translator. You did such a wonderful job in the original demo.
So sweet of you to remember that.
Could you make an exception just this once?
Oh, I don't know.
Please?
I suppose.
Look how cute.
All right. So right over here, this is where we have all the containment of all the souls and consciousnesses that have been transcended so far.
Wow.
Right? And then they come across here and down here, and they are interfacing with this little control module here. So let's see here. We're going to talk to Grandma. All right, great. And what's your password, honey?
John Stamos ate my dog 3579.
Oh, I see what she's doing there. She's twiddling them on-off buttons because sometimes you just got to move it back and forth a little bit in order to turn anything on. Yeah. And you know what? I bet anything that when it's ready to go, it's going to make a happy sound. That's what I do when I'm ready to turn
Well,
on.
there she is. Hello, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, she says, well, hello there, honey. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so well, Grandma. How are you?
Oh, I'm just doing just great. I love it here. It's just, I love it. Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that. I wanted to introduce you to my
Oh, nice. Who are they?
Oh, they're a comedy troupe I found on the brink of death.
Oh, my. Well, that was so nice of you to rescue them.
Oh, you know what? I have a thought. Can I talk to Granny?
Oh, no.
Please. Oh, David, which way should I face? Hi, Granny.
She says hello there.
It's Fire Ant. And Becky, too. We were just wondering what it feels like to get transcended.
Oh, well, that is just the most amazing thing. You're just sitting there in the chamber listening to this beautiful kind of music, and then you're taking these deep breaths, and pretty soon you're just breathing in rainbows, and the rainbows, then they start tasting like grape Kool-Aid and cherry, and it's just perfect, and then it's purple.
That's so poetic, Grandma.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm really quite an artist now that I've transcended. I'm working on these stained glass windows in the virtual temple up here. She says the virtual temple is our new project, and I can't wait for you to see it, darling.
Oh, maybe one day.
Well, I'm going to have to get back to work on that. How is your cousin Bill?
I thought you would know. Cousin Bill transcended like a week ago. Did something happen? Did he not make it?
Oh, she says, I mean, how you doing without your cousin Bill?
Oh, well, you know, it always takes a little getting used to communicating this way, but it's good. Things are good. Things are
He says hi, I'll see you next week.
Okay, tell him I'll see him next week.
Okay, well, it's so nice to see you, honey. I'll see you next week, and I love you.
I love you too, Grandma.
Bye-bye.
I love you, Granny.
Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandma. Such good reception, don't you think?
Thank you so much, Mayor Debbie. I really appreciate it.
Well, you are so welcome, but you know, I understand that your show tonight is sold out, so I guess you better go check those technical effects. Make sure it's all working. Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh, fuck. We got a security breach down here in the Transcendence Chamber. It's those PF changes. I told you that they were too smart. I know. I'm really worried about it. You need to keep an eye on them because I'm afraid we're going to have to do away with them. I know. I mean, I had to play Grandma again. All right, I'm coming right up.
How's your morning been?
It's been pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Spent a little time in the orgy pool.
The orgy pool's overrated. Like, you really can't stick with it too much in the pool.
Exactly. There's only 4 minutes that you can hang out in the pool. Wait.
Whoa! Who the fuck are you?
I'm the new girl.
Oh!
The new
girl!
Yeah, you're from Shangri-La.
That's right, Shangri-La, the city that's a little ways away, is doing their own transcendence program, and they're bringing people in so we can train them, right? You're the new girl from Shangri-La. Because if you're not, you know, if you're just some dumbass fidgeting around and like being where you're not supposed to be, then we have to take you out and kill you.
Pew, pew, pew. So I am the new girl from Shangri-La.
All right.
I can tell by the ambiguous accent.
It is from an unknown origin. So, I was listening to someone talking in the break room, and I hear sometimes when you are working in this transcendence chamber, and you often have to pretend to be somebody's grand-mère or grand-père, you know, somebody's
Oh, you're way ahead of yourself, girl. You're talking about Module 8, that's reception, you know.
You're not there yet.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a few steps away. You know, like right now you're still a beginner. Don't jump ahead of yourself. Come on.
Up to that point where people are coming in, you have to pretend to be their relatives.
Yeah, you have to pretend to be all of their dead relatives.
A lot of
like,
yes and.
Yeah, it's a lot of improv training. It's helpful.
So this is real?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those are real plastic bottles.
And those are real lights.
We took a wall for us to drink all that water.
Absolutely.
It's real
Lots
wood.
of computers.
Yeah, it's all real.
So there are souls that go to a computer? No, based on the last
I thought you read the manual. No, this is a dystopian hellscape. Didn't you pick up on that?
But the benefits are great.
That's true.
Yeah.
Great benefits.
Take every pocket before
Yeah, all the
you
people who come in when their bodies are done, you just take a little something on the side. It's nice.
A little extra benefit.
But yeah.
Oh, let's get it going.
Let's start training you, right?
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta teach you.
It's time to walk you through module 4.
Yeah, so we can get out here and get to lunch.
Yeah, that's intake. So we're teaching by doing.
All right.
We're just gonna pretend to be.
We'll both be people who are coming to be transcended, and you bring us up.
That's
you
right.
set us on the thing, and then you just shoot us in the fucking face.
Oh, yeah, like you do.
Yeah.
Mondays.
Just go like a
Right.
pew. Don't actually do it, but just like pew.
So you just shoot people in the face?
Yeah, that's the train. That's transcendent.
why there's like those grills there, so the blood just
Yeah, it helps.
drains.
It helps. It's like want to keep things clean.
But let's
Want
go
sanitary.
because lunchtime is
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm hungry. Gotta
Okay,
get
yeah.
here. All right.
Welcome to this ensemble chambre.
thank you so much.
Entree, please.
Smoothie, look how pretty.
Oh, you
Oh, Muffy,
you
you're
are
so
just.
fancy. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Monsieur, please, you step up right
That's
here.
fine. That's a good
Madame.
place. This is a good place.
S'il vous plaît.
That's
Let's
right.
see.
Hey, can I lean
Oh,
here?
no, sir.
That's
No,
right.
no,
Don't make him lean. Don't make him
please
sit.
do not kneel.
Don't let her sit. Come on.
No, do not take
Great,
a knee.
great.
It's fine.
Be authoritative. Good. I like
great.
it. I like it.
I'm just thinking about the manuals I read already. Close your eyes.
That's right.
Good
Close your
touch,
eyes.
good touch.
Close your eyes. Think about all of the kinds of Kool-Aid you have ever wanted to try.
Kool-Aid,
And these will
Okay,
be...
I don't mean to. Just some feedback. You're taking a little too long. Just once you're up, once they got the people up there and they got their eyes closed, just do your business. Shoot them in the face. Come on.
I just shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
And now, a very special contestant on America's Next Top Species. Our first plant contender. They call her the vine that ate the South. He's an Asian import that's gone from decorating gardens to dominating ecosystems. Put your hands together for kudzu.
Begin by rooting yourself in the knowledge that soon everything you touch will be yours. You deserve it. Now, inhale. Feel the earth and the sun giving you all the nourishment you need. Exhale. Grow 1 foot. Now, reach out and feel the life force of everything around you. The trees, the rocks, the other plants, the buildings, the school buses, and anything else that might stand in your way, supporting you. Exhale. Grow 2 more feet. Now, climb a tall and powerful tree. Hug the tree. Squeeze the tree. All the way to the top. Now, gaze out over your beautiful vines, covering everything that once stood in your way, and cast shade on all the lesser organisms.
Guys, you have to stop asking me if we can do Polly Mermaid. We can't do another
It's a relevant topic. What about missionary positions? We can do that one.
Oh, yeah. I had a good
If we revisited that sketch.
Hey,
you're late. So, we're here.
Not really, once you get into it.
No, but that's what I'm saying, but you're not doing it right. You just, if you just,
I don't know. It's too many times.
Hello. We're talking about show order.
We're talking about important stuff.
This is an important thing. You gotta figure it out. New girl.
I like your jacket.
I know. Jesus Christ. I know you are always trying to get us to do that one, but it's too. It's
I just shot 2 people in the face!
Yeah.
naturally curious, but that's okay. And that you all left me, I'm fine. I'm over it already. I'm used to it. So then I was listening to the mayor talk to somebody, and she was telling them that she might have to get rid of us. And then these other two people come in, and they said, hey, you're the new girl. And I said, yeah. And then they start training me on the Transcendence Chamber. And the Transcendence Chamber isn't real. I mean, it's a real computer and whatever, but there's no actual souls going anywhere. They just go in there, and all of those people that are being called by the mayor are just getting shot in the face. And so then they told me that you have to shoot me first, or they were going to shoot me first, so then I shot them, and now they're dead, and their blood is everywhere.
Okay, standard murder protocol.
Great. Southeast exit while the tunnel forward.
Wait, before I know we're trying to get out, but
What? Tell Morgan.
I mean, she thinks she's talking to her grandma, like, plus. I mean, we have to tell her, right?
Look, she has done so much for us, and it's been really great, but we don't have time, all right? We need to get out of here. Just get packed and get ready. Whatever you do, don't tell Morgan. Okay?
I have never had my V card punched.
Okay.
That's what people.
Well, more relevant to you, maybe. We're leaving, actually.
Oh. Yeah.
Right now. Right. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we're actually we're heading up north. We're doing like Night Mother 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's gonna be really fun.
It's interactive.
We're going to be
But thank you so much for everything you've done. It's been really tremendously
I should be thanking all of you. What you have brought to the city. I mean, your art has brought people together in a way I didn't think was possible here.
That's so
I see them engaging with each other after their shows, and it really changed me. I've always felt like a little bit of an outsider here.
It's a lie! The Transcendence Chamber is a lie! They take your family and they put them in a box and then they shoot your brains out with a gun and the blood runs down and I feel like I'm dancing but I'm not. Anyway, they're dead.
Why the Transcendence Chamber isn't real?
No.
Sorry. So that would mean my two brothers and my mom and my grandpa and your cousin Bill are all
No, stay with me. Stay with me. The good news is they are all composed.
Nope.
I'm so sorry. Everything's gonna be fine, I guess.
Walk it off. Get the fuck out. No, come on. Get up. Come on.
Mayor Dallas is right outside.
I want to set the mayor on fire!
What do we do?
Okay, we have a show in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Distraction protocol.
Like a finale, a big finale.
What
Corn busting! That's a good one.
I think we're out of kernels.
What about Hello and Shirley Duvall?
That's a great. Have you been in her living room? It is not big enough for all of us.
Yeah.
What if we get all the top-rated plays from the Shaw Festival?
I think it's time for dinosaurs on the beach.
I brought Big Jenny, and that bitch works. Oh, she been vibrating under my butt. Yes.
Dinosaurs on the beach would take out the whole southeast entry.
No.
Come on.
I am so very disappointed in you. I thought we were friends, and then you go and fucking shoot the technicians in the face. I can't. I've got this place surrounded with guards, with guns, and I should have them come in here and just kill y'all right now. But your show is sold out, and the show must go on.
good reason why I shouldn't have you killed right after the show.
Because we're in.
What?
You're a genius, Mayor Dallas. We support the Transcendence program. 100%. And I'm so sorry to hear about those technicians. It was all a misunderstanding. Oh, see, she's so good at hiding. Oh, see, they thought she was new. She started to be trained, and long story short, she didn't know the gun was loaded. It was just all a big mistake. But headline is, we support you.
Stronger together.
All very unfortunate.
In fact, we want to promote the Transcendence program in our show. Just straight
Propaganda.
Fake news. That's what we do.
Oh, I am so touched.
Yep.
I have felt so alone and misunderstood in this whole thing, and you know I never really wanted to do anybody any harm. I was just trying to look out for the city and make sure that we wouldn't have like food riots and things that brought down all the other cities, and really just trying to look out for number one, just like you. I know always really looking out for. You've been such a good leader. I'm so appreciative of the fact that you've really looked out for yourself in this.
Oh, Mayor. You sure got my number.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, well, I think, Mayor, we're on such the same page here. I think you should be our special guest star in our big finale number, Dinosaurs on the Beach.
No, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I never go on stage.
No, it's a big deal.
Well, I don't think so. Do I get a song?
Yeah, sure, yes.
All right, you got to straight back and study. I got to study my lines.
Never watch.
All right, can I get a song?
Oh, big Jenny.
We're gonna teach you some choreography, and you're not gonna fuck it up.
Not gonna fuck it up.
And you're not gonna die.
Not gonna die.
That was some quick thinking out there. Thank you. You want in on this? More than anything. Let's do this.
Fellow citizens of New Camelot, I am pleased as punch to announce that tonight's performance by the PF Change will feature a very special guest making her theatrical debut. Her name starts with a D and ends with a Dallas. That's right, it's me. I am so excited to be performing for all you tonight in the seminal role of the teacher in a musical number called Dinosaurs on the Beach. It's the grand finale, so don't be leaving early to beat the rush.
Well, here we are, ready to start another year at Cretaceous High. These young dinosaurs have so much to learn, and we've so much to teach them.
Indeed. Say, looking around wildly, where are our young pupils?
All studying, no doubt. They are the future, as you know.
Oh, I do hope for the best. Looks concerned, but I hear rumors.
Yes, I've heard them too. Some fungus going around about a meteor heading towards Earth. Changing environments and pending doom. Nonsense and poopy kook. And besides, even if it is true, what are we supposed to do about it? Get vaccines? Address climate change? Stare the challenges that affect our future directly in the face? Never. I'm too big a fan of obvious metaphors.
As am I.
Oh, and I'm sure our bright young pupils are up to any challenge ahead.
Hey everyone! Let's cut class and go to the beach!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dinosaurs on the beach! Dinosaurs on the beach! There's a party in the paleo and everybody's scaly. Oh! Dinosaurs on the beach!
Hey, girls. Finals are coming up. Should we study? Yeah! I mean, no. That's right. The world belongs to us dinosaurs. Let's party. 2, 3, 4.
Dinosaurs on the beach. Dinosaurs on the beach. We're young and audacious, ruling the Cretaceous. Dinosaurs on the beach.
Oh, Nerdosaurus, I'm so worried about all the changes affecting my body. I don't ever want to take off my coat. Should we even be at this cool kids party? We weren't invited.
Oh, but we've gotta be here, Gidget. Someone needs to warn them about the impending meteor.
I hope I meet someone special tonight.
I hope that someone isn't a meteor.
You're fun.
Hey, T-Rex! I'm T-Rex!
Oh, God.
The largest predator on Earth at the moment!
That's not really something to brag about, you know.
Hello. I'm a mammal, and I'm new to your ways. I'm covered in fur. Please pet me.
Foreign exchange student.
Gross! That's so not Cretaceous!
I'm here to celebrate. High five.
Hey, is that a joke?
No.
Dinosaurs on the beach! Dinosaurs on the beach! Look at us dancing, hoping for romance. Dinosaurs on the beach!
Hey, Bebop! Where have you been? You're the hottest cold-blooded guy here! I'm so horny to lay some eggs!
I was working on my T-bird in the boneyard. See, boneyard is actually 1960s slang for a junkyard. It works as a double
Hey,
meaning.
girls! Shouldn't we be checking on our guest? You know, Big Jenny?
Oh, yeah! You know, she was a little tired, but I think we can get her fired out.
Hey! Who's this hubba hot number?
Who, me? I do believe I may have been adopted to be warm-blooded.
Oh, heaping horseradish. Nobody else worried about the meteor.
Jeepers! Did you say the meteor?
Yeah? You've heard about it?
Heard about it? It's only the hot new dance craze sweeping the world. Do the meteor!
The meteor?
First you take your fist, then you punch it down like an ancient rock from the orange cloud. Then you raise your hand, then you scream and tear in the final hours of the Mesozoic era.
I'm talking about a real life meteor.
No one's paying attention. Everyone's too busy dancing.
You gotta admit, that dance will have a big impact. Hey, wanna dance?
No, I'm too busy thinking.
Oh, yeah, me too. Dancing is stupid.
Dancing's not stupid, but there are serious problems happening right now, and we're just wasting time dancing on this beach.
Hey, you're deep. I'm so into that.
But you're super cool.
You're so beautiful.
I bet if you saw what was underneath my coat, you wouldn't think so.
There's only one way to find out. Let's pop that hood, sugar.
I've got feathers, so many feathers. Look at this dinosaur.
She's got feathers and I'm wondering whether she's the angel I've been looking for.
I've got feathers, so many feathers. Feathers, feathers, feathers galore.
That duet was a charming respite, but it does not change the situation in which we currently find ourselves.
Right, the meteor.
No!
Oh, but what can we do?
Well, I sent a message to Dean Sandra Deosaurus. Hopefully she'll realize that something needs to be done.
What's going on here? Why is no one in class?
I'm shocked and amazed and shocked.
Oh,
Bebop, what are you doing? I thought we had something special.
Oh, well, I'm the male of the species. It's my job to procreate with anything just in case. Don't hate me for wanting to spread my sexy genes.
I do hate you, Bebop. I don't care how great your ass looks in those sexy jeans. Why don't you just go jump in a super volcano?
Bebop! Look!
one dinosaur. Nervosaurus, come on!
Hey, wait, what about me? And you, the rest of us?
Suck it, losers! Reprise! I've got feathers, so many feathers!
Shabba wabba wabba wabba, dinosaurs on the beach. Dinosaurs on the beach. We're all gonna die 'cause we can't fly. Dinosaurs on the beach.
Oh no, the meteor! Oh, the meteor! Push button, step up onto generator. Okay. Once I dream.
Our next contestant is a bit of a mystery. Some say she's a cuddly carnivore who has made her way out of the Americas to a global career as a photogenic garbage disposal. Others say she's the bald-ass monkey who got us into this mess in the first place. Whatever she is, she's the next contestant on America's Next Top Species.
Once was a family from whence I arrived. They struggled for year after year. They risked many dangers and somehow survived long enough till it led to here. Survived generations, this proud legacy. Through hardships, they'd still persevere. Despite all their struggles, the line ends with me. Our story's conclusion is here. Did they wander in vain? Did they question the aim of a saga that's doomed to derail? If life is a test and we all did our best, perhaps it's a blessing to fail. Really? I'll surrender dominion, forfeit my claim. There's nothing in life left to fear. So leave me my body and bury my name, and sing out to whomever may hear. Remember us, we once were here.
Okay, I saved my dino head. I got Alley Cat's
You saved your dino head. Come on!
It's not your blood.
The best ever, though. Guys, respect your props. Come on,
Dinosaurs
come on,
on the
guys.
beach again, huh?
Help it only.
So good.
Yeah, you said you're 12. Shut up.
I scored a bunch of food for us, like I said I would, and
Gosh, you look great.
there's a Trash Panda.
Oh, they were coming up with the neutral. Wait.
Or what?
Hold on.
Hey, where's the new?
You left
She
it
was.
out.
She was
Right
right
here.
here.
Here we go. Someone told me about this. Wait, let's start. We gotta get a plan first.
No, like you're going. No. You can't go. You don't know what's back there.
Too late. They're not gonna let us get away with
She's
this.
right. We've got like 2 hours. We gotta go. Trash Panda would want us to keep going.
Wait. Hey, Mr. Cockroach. You could go and I'll stay in room. No, it's not your fault.
No, not your fault. Sometimes a big strong whole branch falls off the tree. The tree
Use your core! Engage your core! Rolling on the feet!
Alright, one more.
Have you seen the dino head yet? I mean,
She's so tiny, but she's filled with so much hate and bitterness and anger.
And it works.
This is what we love about it.
Exactly.
Watch your back.
Okay, wait. New girl, how the fuck did you just do that?
Well, I felt like I had a really hard poop coming.
Oh,
I had to go right after dinosaurs went
Really?
over. Yeah, I was, And when you gotta go. You shouldn't hold it in. And so then she was just like flung almost next to where I was.
There's not a single scratch on you.
So I picked her up because, well, look at her. And then I brought her here. You're welcome.
Whatever. I know what your name is.
Attention citizens of New Camelot. Due to the damage from the fires, the southeast wall has been deemed inadequate for our protection. We are now recommending an immediate evacuation to the cities of Lothlorien, Shangri-La, and Valhalla. Armed convoys will be arriving at 6 p.m. this evening. All citizens are asked to proceed to those convoys in a quiet and orderly fashion. Any attempts to disrupt an orderly evacuation will be met with extreme prejudice. As for the terrorists known as the PF Change, New Camelot elite guards have been sent after them, and we are certain it will only be a matter of time before they are brought to justice.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here tonight to get through this thing called the apocalypse. To welcome this new member of our family and strip away her humanity, because who the fuck wants to be human anyways?
Humans drilled and burned and caved and poisoned in their time on Earth coming to an end. We sure as hell ain't going down with them.
And so we tell a story.
It is an old story. Oldest story.
A story that began with the first sail, there's another sail to start.
3 words to tell the story of all lives.
Change or die!
Here's to the vermin!
The vermin!
Here's to the parasites!
The parasites!
Here's to the stowaways on ships.
Those who broke free from their cages.
The trash feasters!
The city sewers. Those who survived every way they knew how.
Even the ways they did it.
You're one of them now.
You're one of us now! The PF
You're not human!
No!
Not anymore!
No!
You don't plant anything but ideas! You don't reap anything but applause! You don't make anything but people laugh! Your feet aren't for this!
No!
Your feet aren't for this!
No!
Your feet are for this! Your hands aren't for this!
No!
Your hands aren't for this!
No!
Your hands are for this!
You survive on scraps! You survive on stories! You survive any way you know how, and even ways you don't!
You survive!
Because you work as a team!
Because you can walk by yourself. Because you carry your family with you.
Because you can make a home anywhere!
Because you never stop growing. Because you're honing your killer instinct.
Because the darker it is, the safer you are.
You survive because you never let anyone go without a fight! So how do you survive, new girl?
I survive because I am fucking indestructible.
Yeah! some bones from that cannibal site.
Hey, look out!
Yeah, look out!
Yes.
I got the choreography. I know.
Get Tardigrade to teach you the choreography. Oh, great. Hey, the ceremony got me thinking about a name, and you know, I think I'd be a great scout, and I'm a really good problem solver. So like feral pig, we can maybe pile. I was thinking more like raven. Super overdone, but keep working.
Okay, come on, little feral pig. Let's get that curly tail in action.
Yeah, just one question. What's a tap number?
Oh, a tap number is a really important piece of artistic development that you will have to go through here, or else we all will eat you.
You're my best friend.
I'm your only friend.
Closure.
Precious angels.
So I figured tonight we could start off with lipstick babies, and then I don't know.
Could do. Or we could start with your solo act.
What?
Yeah. You're America's Next Top Species, that thing where someone comes out and does a thing when we cover transitions and you bond with their character or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, monologue. We started from nothing, right? We're a bunch of shitty bugs, and we became shittier bugs, bigger bugs, whatever. And then we built things, and we built bigger things. We made beautiful societies and ecosystems, and we fucked it up. Fucked. So now, we got you little shitty bug, and you'll go on to make beautiful things, and you'll make bigger, more beautiful societies and ecosystems, and you'll make us all look bad, and it'll be great.
What if I fuck it up?
Oh, we can't get worse than this. Besides, it's mostly eating and pooping. You'll be great.
I excel at those things.
Excel at those.
Love it.
I tell everyone.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat and then shit on stage.
Yes!
He's survived 320 million years, and he's planning on 320 million more as America's next top species. Please welcome our final contestant, Cockroach.